Welcome back, welcome back. You're still in tune with the Wow Factor with Lady V and DJ Prestige. And as promised, I told you I have a little chat with a young man today whose name is Kevin Black. And Kevin Black is currently pursuing a Bachelor's of Arts in Communication Studies, Journalism emphasis. And he's sitting here in studio with me. Kevin is a native of, or I should say, was born and raised in St. Andrew. However, he relocated to Portland. And Kevin, I just want to say good afternoon to you. Welcome to Stars FM. And I'm going to allow you to tell us a little bit about who Kevin Black is.
Good afternoon. Thank you for your kind words of introduction.
Yes.
So Kevin Black is a jovial person, a young person who is a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I'm also very goal-oriented. I went to journalism. I went into the field of journalism because of my love for writing. I've been writing from I was very small. I've been writing essays, writing poems, writing songs. I enjoy music overall. So naturally when I left sixth form, because I went to Teachfield, attended sixth form, both upper and lower sixth, the natural progression for me was to go into journalism and go into a field of writing. And I've been excelling thus far.
Good. So when you started out writing, what is it that you used to write about? What was your narrative when you're writing?
So I actually started writing at school. Then we used to have group presentations, and I used to parody the songs on the radio and format them with the information from the group presentations. And after a while, I just found out that I am very good at this over the years, and what motivated me as well. On my report day in grade 10 at Teachfield, I came first that year. And the teacher told my mother, this boy will get a 1 in English. Mark my words.
And indeed you did.
I did.
Wonderful. So, is there a particular line of stories or that you like to write about, or how do you put your writing pieces together?
So in terms of my journalistic pieces, I prefer feature stories. And feature stories are personality, longer stories that are a little less timely, a little less impactful, but they are an interesting read. So it focuses on a specific person and their journey, and it is a story that many can relate to.
Right. And speaking of journey, you're here today to publish your latest piece.
Yes.
And this is for the purpose of?
My exam.
Right. And what is this piece about? You told me about it, but I want you to let our audience know exactly what this piece is about and how did you come about writing about this piece?
So I'm actually the secretary for an organization in Swift River called the Swift River Sports and Community Development Association. And they have been doing a lot for the community. It's a very small community which has been ravaged over the years by floods. It was a thriving community once. And not anymore. So their aim is to use sports and other methods of philanthropy to bring the name of Swift River higher than it is currently. So they have been hosting cricket matches, hosting football, and have been garnering island-wide acclaim and attention.
That's good. So go into the piece about this piece that you recently wrote, and let us know what it is all about as it relates to Swift River, because I've read it and I've realized that you highlight a few aspects, the whole cricket and persons being able to come and, sell, whether it's ground provision or things that they may prepare like foods and different varieties of stuff. So can you go into that for us?
Sure. So the story is entitled Rural Portland Sports and Philanthropy Group celebrates 1 year anniversary. The Swift River Sports and Community Development Association is celebrating its 1 year anniversary after it has single-handedly reinvigorated the community of Swift River since its inception in April 2022. The organization, headed by US veteran Paul Johnson, has been operating and maintaining the now renowned Swift River playfield. Johnson and his colleagues cut the playfield on a weekly basis, and they are working assiduously to generate enough capital to help in the installation of seats, a bar/cooking area, and the stadium lights around the circumference of the field. Cricket matches are held regularly on the premises, as the organization's sports coordinator, Mr. Dennis Graham, has made arrangements with the Portland Cricket Association and the Social Development Commission to let Swift River be the host of their respective cricket competitions. According to Graham, these matches fuel the community by giving vendors and shopkeepers from Swift River and surrounding areas a chance to market their goods to new audiences. The playfield's uses extends far beyond being a hosting ground for cricket. Graham highlighted that the playfield often serves as an area for residents to host various events and endeavors. The Swift River Sports and Community Development Association aims to continue its mission of building the community of Swift River through the sports and to help in the improvement of the financial standing of its residents.
Well read, and I like it. And persons listening out there know that Swift River is known for Bustle.
Bustle, yes.
Yes.
The infamous Bustle Festival.
Right, and so it's good, and I appreciate love that you're doing what you're doing, and I trust that everything will go according to plan, and Swift River will get that facelift and that highlight that you guys are looking for. So persons can expect more of this nature from you. And Prestige, you have a question for him?
I was there yesterday. I think I was in Swift River yesterday. You know a lady by the name of Auntie Dorothy?
Dorothy?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The issue with Swift River people, all of them go by nicknames.
Oh,
So
nickname.
you very rarely know somebody's name.
So what is your nickname down there?
Connie.
Connie. He's a Connie little boy.
So we are speaking with Kevin Black, and Kevin is studying journalism currently at NCA, right?
Yes, at NCU.
NCU, sorry, yes. All right, so you did a little bit after you left sixth form, you were employed at Heart Trust.
Yes, so I worked on a program called SL Top,
Mm-hmm.
and during SL Top, I spent 1 year and 5 months at the Hope Bay Branch Library
Mm-hmm.
as an assistant records officer.
Okay, awesome. And anything else that you would like to highlight about yourself that you didn't mention or that I didn't ask? So persons listening and want to know more about Kevin Black, what else would you tell them?
I like to tell them about my music. I'm an audio engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I can do anything. I'm a one-man studio. I can do anything.
What do you say? Jack of competition?
I can do anything. I can record, I can edit, I can mix, I can master, I can make beats.
Awesome.
From the melodies to the drums.
Wow. And how long you been doing this?
Since 2019.
Wow. That's good, interesting. So you had a love for music from a child?
Ever since.
You play equipment or
So
instruments?
I used to play the recorder, but I don't necessarily play instruments.
Mhm.
But what inspired me was my mother. My mother is one of the greatest singers in this world. She gives Adele a run for her money.
Where is it?
What's my name?
What's your mom's
Her name is Martine Graham,
Oh.
and she teaches at the Norwich Primary School.
Okay, so big up yourself, mommy. Great to say she get Adele a run for your money.
Yeah.
So me forgot book her,
We have to be a backup singer. Why did we can't get a word to be a backup singer?
You know, Kevin will have to authorize that for you.
Yeah.
Definitely, I can put the word in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I named Connie. But you named Connie,
He's a
nickname.
Connie man. He's a Connie little boy.
But I love it. I like
Yeah.
what you're doing, and I hope that other young persons, because you're not you left high school early, because you still look pretty young in your
Pretty young.
face.
So, believe it or not, I'm actually 23 years old.
Wow.
But I could pass for 16 easily.
Yes, you do look like 16. So, for young persons listening out there, what would you share with them today before you go?
I would like young persons to keep focused and don't let anyone deter them. Because a lot of people try to deter me from accomplishing goals in this life. Trust me, I went through a lot of struggles. A lot of people don't even know.
And who are some of the persons who motivate you or you idolize or you look up to and it helps you to it nurture you to be who you are today?
So I actually look up to my mother and my father. They have struggled so much to get where they're at. And it's my main motivation. Failure is not an option.
That's right.
Because I am one of the instruments that can be used to raise my family out of the situation that we are in now. We're not in the best situation. We're not destitute, don't get me wrong.
Understood.
But
Most of us can relate to that. Yes. Yeah, so we're not really where we want to be, but we're past the worst, as they say in Jamaican terms. Yeah, but I am so proud and elated, and just this little moment that I have with you, I can see that you are going to be great. So just continue on the path that you are on, and everything will fall in place.
Thank you. And
You're
it was a pleasure
welcome.
being here today.
Yeah, man, awesome.
I'm grateful for this opportunity.
I am so happy to have you, and I know you're not a child per se, but it's Children Month and Child Month, and this is a great